This girl Moesha Boduong, was she high or drunk during this interview? Like, bro, if you fucked up, say I fucked up. Don't try to blame your friends for your fucked ups. This is the funniest interview I've ever come across. Welcome to the new episode of Talk About a Go by the name Pai Muka. Yes, I think beginning of this year, Anna, this news hit the internet. I'm talking about Moesha Boduong. All of a sudden, this girl that been a slave queen, like her name is popular in the system or in the industry. It hit the internet. She is allegedly dating a pastor who was already married. And all of a sudden, this girl said, God, the man above, listen and listen attentively, has touched her to the extent the God above told her to go sell her things, her clothes. She even sold her car. That was a Range Rover. And then this God above, I didn't understand the statement really well because Madrid touchy. Like she tried crack. And how she was trying to explain herself, and it seems like I said the God above told her to go try crack. And now I said, she also said the God above told her to go preach in some uncompleted building. Hey! Now just say, and the funny part, say, when she was asked, say, you said God told you to do this and that. So, like, is the God that told you to do this and that, Was the voice female, male, or what? And she said the voice was sometimes female, was sometimes male, and was sometimes even like a child. So I asked myself, say, like, which kind of God cry was touching this lady to do this and that? And the interview, like, bro, sorry for my words, but the way she was acting, I asked myself, say, was this interview serious, that dead serious? That she wanted to clear the air about all these allegations that have been put on her? Or this interview was just to have fun? Because she was asked a couple of questions, bro, she couldn't answer none. Like, she was asked, yeah, you said you sold your car. How much did you sell the car? She said, there been a check. I don't know how much I sold the car for. Like, what the fuck? And then she was also saying, say, like, my friends put something in my drink. That's what caused me to start hallucinating. And then, this hallucination, she's trying to blame her friends. Bro, if your friend offers you something, drink, fuck it. You have all the right to say no, bro, man, no, sister, I won't drink, thank you. But you can't drink it. And then, if you find yourself somewhere out of this world, you can't blame the friends. Let's get to the interview and watch it with your own eyes and judge by your own self. Yanko.
Yes. Awesome. And then you went for an interview with Peace FM Online. And now can say you were dating a pastor. And pastor now Bawama Utifie or East Legon. You said it on record with Peace FM Online. Was it true at the time?
Yes.
You were. And why did you give that information out at the time?
It was everywhere.
So you wanted to clear the air, say no?
Yes, because I realized that.
Like, look at how she's talking. It's like, bro, and I said, no, what fat drugs, Nibi? Was she on drugs? Because the way she's acting and the way she's talking, I see she just woke up from bed. I know, sorry, I know, call interview. No.
People were using a lot of stories they've heard about me to extort and blackmail from him because he's like a target to so many women.
Oh, yes, sorry, did they clear his name?
I think it did.
To an extent?
To some extent, yes.
Okay. And see, who a ho? Now say life will cost so, now we dress, now we try pictures, now you're sure, now girls be brave, who say, hey, Moesha de, or you're a crowd top girl, and now a coswa. Then fast forward, you're not could pay Vicar Michael Ebra, sorry, in a funny sense.
Revelation Church.
Revelation Church.
Yeah.
Who soon bomb paye peja won sase would one sa ama Christ. what informed that transformation at the time?
Because what happened to me was that I was in a relationship with somebody that I was not supposed to be in a relationship with, and God touched me, and I went to Victoria Michael's Brothers Church, and I felt the presence of God, and it was so deep. I never felt like that in any church before.
She was in a relationship with someone she shouldn't have been in a relationship with. And this someone I'm talking about was allegedly a pastor. And like, did God touch her during the relationship and answer after the relationship? Why is it that this girl, throughout the interview, she been dragging God's name in anything? Aden, did God tell you to go snatch someone's husband, bro?
And I don't know what happened, and there was a lot of stories about him everywhere. All I know is that God lives in that church, and God touched me.
Who took you to the church?
Funny enough, I was invited by Victoria Michaels like a week before I just started feeling different about myself.
But before was it true, say, you started hallucinating at home? After drinking some alcohol, I will be the mouth.
I had some few drinks with some friends
Hanuna,
that made me
Yenko.
see things in a different way. All I felt is that I realized that I was really seeing so many things that
Like
was
what?
not really making sense to me. And all of a sudden, I just started weeping, and I felt like this spirit all over my body. And all of a sudden, I started feeling closer to God, and God just kept making me feel powerful and special. And I just started speaking about God, called all my family members, preaching to them, acting like a woman of God.
If this drink got her closer to God, and even to the extent it made her powerful, there, bro, pass me the drink, bro. I want to be that spiritual to the extent I can be more closer to God. And maybe I will start creating human beings like no. Like Charlie and Tomasumu, what kind of drink is that, and what kind of substance did they put in this drink for you to be that spiritual and glorious and righteous to the extent you, bro? Hey, Moesha, slay queens,
Acting like a woman of God, acting like a prayerful woman, and all of a sudden, I just started seeing things, and I don't know, I just started saying things to my family members and saying things to my friends that were their real story, and I knew that God was really inside me.
And after they now was starting musunsumu asem. Hey, Charlie, more contact drink ni the monye word why?
Just before Obenum and Sano,
Yes.
you were in your normal state.
Yes.
And then take us back to that day. Enna, why in the day Sanama?
Some friends brought it to me.
How can you feel the presence of God? What is that?
I don't know how to explain it.
At this point, that's where I start being skeptic about what she was saying.
But God is powerful.
I understand.
Yes.
Bro, we all know God is powerful. Like, and you now be convincing you because we don't know God is powerful. What do you say?
You don't see it, you just feel it.
Okay.
God is so powerful that he doesn't need to speak.
Okay.
His presence.
And this mineral
Trust me.
alcohol
It's alcoholic, yes. It has some things that later I realized that it was really bad.
But then
The drink had hard drugs.
hard drugs is said thing.
I heard so much like it has weed, it has hard drugs. They just go like it has hard drugs.
It's like you had it and you started hallucinating. What kind of stuff?
Yes, but
So, this drink had hard drugs. She didn't want it to really pop up with the names of the things that was allegedly in the drink. Charlie, I gotta ask a couple of friends that smoke weed. Say, weed now you're higher. Where does this weed no take you to? Because some of the drink be drugs we have to drink. Now my drugs no are dragging no and I say pushing you closer to God, bro. These drugs no from now on you classifying as a bad drug and as a bad drugs because they are drugs, they have positive effects on people. And I may bother them.
it wasn't just me. And everyone that had that drink had similar reactions and everybody got better. I felt the presence of God, and it has been like that till now.
Hey, it wasn't just her. Oh. Each and every one of her friends had that drink, you know. But obi any so tete, you know. And so Moesha dey or say she felt the presence of the Lord. Hey, prophetess, what about them?
Because you feel the presence of God, and then you are as well telling people say they should go and take this
No,
alcoholic drink with weed and hard drugs, and they'll feel the presence of God.
That's not what I'm saying. That's
This is why I'm trying to get the clarification.
The drink didn't make God touch me. The drink doesn't make you get closer to God.
So what made God touch you?
I don't know. Maybe God just has chosen me.
Did you get to a point during that?
Didn't she say, after she drank the drink, you know, Anna offended the presence of the God of the Lord. But Cecilia or say, and yet, bro, and I said, me bodam. Cecilia, she's saying it wasn't because of the drink, and the man you may attach, you know, but like she was already chosen. Moesha, oh yeah, correct, pa. Oh yeah, sure.
Face now firm, where Uma also says kashi sika at home.
This night that I was going out, and I really didn't understand what happened, but all of a sudden I heard a voice that told me to go and burn my money.
There is no voice on this earth Rebecca Chel say go burn the things that are really precious to you. You say nyankopon sika de nipa na yeso nyame na che. So which kind of voice? Meaning actually your malam voice and I say your bosom be voice, because I'm not sure say nyankopon bi be ka say ko burn usika. Nyankopon bi be ka say koton wo ka. Nyankopon bi be ka say go dash out your clothes nema bro. Nyankopon is not that materialistic.
How much did you burn?
I have no idea. It was so fast.
But it was a lot.
She just wanna tell me say whilst she was burning the money, no, she wasn't by herself, so she didn't even know the amount of money she was burning. Moesha, let it make sense to me. Yeah, to our interview, we won't say a couple of questions are delayed. Bisa and or say, I don't know. I don't know what bro. And I say, now you are already dead. You are like dead man walking dead.
A lot of money.
I didn't count.
Okay.
Wow.
It's money you are stashed at home, and I said,
I always have cash at home.
and then
Nimkwasi the same way, no. We say no, a better plot a microphobia. You already know what I'm talking about. She shouldn't have said that because Okasa Charlie, oh my God, one.
and you burnt it.
Yes.
And you claim it was God who told you to burn it.
And no, no, that's what I was talking about. Which kind of God will come? Charlie, God no catch you say, bro. Kobwa sumesi kobwa benten by the God I serve, no. Would never, if the God had told him, if the God had told her, say, would she still have done it?
And
was
also
good. Yes.
Time ufasa drinking on it.
I really don't remember. It just happened so fast.
Mate, me share interview now. I counted. Okay, it happened so fast, but yes, 100. You go rewatch the interview and count, bro. Which means to me, no, she's straightly lying. She wanted to put herself in a kind of situation it will better the name she already had. Because because wow, if you still go sleep with a pastor who is married, bro, now home now. To color the picture white, no, I know fast but there is no God or be catch you say yes, and there is no God or bet will be on show the reason why you are doing, which means the God, if this God visits you, you must be in your right state of mind. Or you must be by yourself, which means you would know exactly what this God wants from you.
How long? How many months?
I have no idea.
Wow.
I have no idea. Yes, I can't remember.
Okay. And see, and no one had a story.
Yes.
Okay. And see, was it also true that you started giving things out?
Yes, God asked me to give out my stuff to the people that needed it.
Into Niama will give you out.
Yes, because I was directed by God.
And Niama now will give you out now. Okay, like maybe how many? How?
I don't remember. I was
Boom!
just giving out my clothes.
All your things.
Time now, Yankopon so funny near man in channel. Wasn't she around? And I saw smart the boy sleeping at some queen name and a coche and I saying, bro, let me or help me understand or make it make sense to me, bro.
Not everything, but most of it.
Okay, so what happened to your car?
I sold it because I wanted to change it to get a better one.
Into Tom and wine.
I was selling it. If I was the only friend that got me a good buyer out of everyone that called me, and she was really happy because she knew I didn't like the car. I really wanted to change my car.
And then
No church and I'm not saying you buy man. Can't you talk straight, bro? I said oh church and what the interview no did they force you? You went there by your own fucking self, so comport yourself accordingly. What the fuck?
I don't know where the
stories
story is.
online and uncle for air attack if you say wabu was it
Fear
true?
Crowd was the one that got me the best price. Was
Which car? The
interested in
Range
buying-
Rover.
Yeah.
Tom is saying.
I have no idea. Like, it's been so long.
And then what about the Prado?
The Prado is not mine. Yeah.
But you said at the beginning that it was yours.
Yes, something can belong to you and be taken away from you. Of
Then it
course.
means it doesn't belong to you in the first place.
It did. I have so much. I'm so full of myself, so I'm like that.
So wait, the Prado wasn't for you.
It was my.
Hey, I buy way back here no fucking. Fucking.
So wait, the Prado wasn't for you.
It was mine, but I returned it because that's who I am.
Returned
I'm
it
just,
to-
that's like my personal matter.
Returned it to who?
I had a reason why I returned the car because I don't like it.
She said, what on Range Rover now? And a Prado no return it. And then the apartment too, you've given your things inside out. Did you give your furniture and everything also out?
Not everything.
Some things.
Yes.
That time, you know, they say we can Michael Brass of one no. I do sika nyina di o amo abe donate sika nyina to asori no. Okotonton ne man ade to offering bowl. Was that true?
That was a big lie. It's all because of my peer Nelson. And I don't know why he kept lying to the public. My pastor never took no money from me. He's a great man of God. Everything they've heard about him are all pure lies.
Okay.
He never did anything.
And then you went off again. You came back and you deleted all your pictures on social media. Who did that for you? It's from
Myself with my phone.
with your phone. You
Yeah.
had your password.
Yes.
And you deleted everything.
Everything.
Then you went off for a bit. Then the next time we saw you, you were seated on this build, like somewhere with some guys, and you were talking to them about God and how the devil will use you and let men sleep with you and stuff like that. Do you remember that episode?
I remember.
Okay, what happened that day?
God asked me to go to the uncompleted building to preach to the youth to change because God said he was going to destroy so many women doing that life. And I got scared and I went to the uncompleted building to preach. And the Holy Spirit just took over me.
Moesha,
and
can
I
I ask
have
you a
no
question?
idea. Delay everything.
Like, bro, watching the interview, have you people seen, say, everything she's trying to talk about, and I say, whenever she's asked about the BR, she's dragging God's name. God told me to go do this. God told me to go do that. Yeah, the God can tell you to go pray, but this God can't tell you or didn't tell you, say, uncompleted building. Bro, the pastors that have been outside trying to attract people to come closer to God. No, who saw my amazing, baby amazing for you, mother. Who saw my call baby a chese, a boo a chese. Normally weed boys they go. Who saw my bro, chese. Girl, no, someone wanted to put her in some situation where and I said already put her in some situation where so like she feels say it was God, but to me the way she's acting and talking and from her style of explanation it seems like no be I'm not a prophet and I don't want to be a prophet, but from her actions and her way of talking, so say, Ubia, Odintro, for example, Odintro, no. This person loves to swear, and I say likes to swear. Bibia no odonya me say ye time yame. What I say, for you people to be distracted from seeing the truth, that's exactly what she is doing right now.
What I'm saying is coming straight from above.
Moesha.
When I went to the
Or party say sunsum konkron interview no kra na oye no. Nyame na kasa che no nyankopon so wo soro a wo de kasa kire me bi wa na ye say. Ensi wo ba yi. Je say Jimmy pan. Let's look at the fact in this eyes. Me, I don't sugarcoat. So you good, are you good? If you did something understandable to me, to my functioning brain cells, I will still be like, yo, why are they? But if it sounds stupid to me, So I'm sure say this interview crown it sounds stupid to most of the people because she didn't explain shit. She didn't explain shit. She was just beaten by the bush or trying to present herself. No church and what to say the Afia combi crab is so. Oba ma chill.
Uncompleted
Before
building.
you finish, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So you hear the voice of God?
Yes.
Is he male or female?
It's a man, sometimes it's a woman, sometimes it's a child.
And kwasi assembly ni like you hear or say sometimes Nyamkopon is a man, sometimes a female, sometimes a child. She is automatically disrespecting the man above who through this hard drink brought her closer to himself. And I said, me bodam, abayo anoche. Bro, me if I come across such girl, let's say me a prominent and I say me a celebrity BHS or higher standard. Let's say your friend say Kwame Despite because these girls fuck with people with money. Yeah, you gotta have hella money. You follow me and get chicken change in it to say Kwasi phobia. What do I say? And can me when after seeing this video, if I have contact with you, Kwame, I will break contact with you because it seems like it's it looked like say sorry to say, baby, cause when the body she is not really straight or she's not really feeling comfortable in herself. So me seeing such a person, me, bro, I'll be scared. I'll be afraid to be near such a person. Just imagine trying to go deeper and deeper with such a person. So, say after that, be life will write. You will automatically blame this person because after a while, or look at how she is acting and behaving and trying to talk or talking.
Me even sad.
Why?
Because I tell God that everything that I've been through in life was not something that maybe he was supposed to make me go and speak on the uncompleted building and lie. Because to me, everything I said on the uncompleted building was not my story. I never went through any bad relationship with any married man. He was everything and he was good to me. And I was happy driving a Range Rover. I was happy traveling all over the world. So I don't know
With
how...
a married man?
Yes. I don't know how I found myself speaking ill of a relationship that made me a different person. He made me fall in love.
From the interview, like she done spoke bad about the relationship she had with the pastor. And now she's saying say she was okay. She was really happy with that man. Bro, how can you be happy with that man? Like, and knowing after he done do with you, he's going right back home to his wife. And I'm not sure say God was comfortable with it. And Moesha, it doesn't sound right in my ears. Like it doesn't even sound sensible, reasonable, and even understandable because to me, you said
fall in love with him. I felt special. He was special in my life and he changed my life. I don't know why I had to go and preach there to make the world think I was not a happy person and I was not happy traveling. And it made me look so bad. And so many things I said about myself really made me look so bad. And I was like, God.
Everything you were saying there was a lie.
Yes.
It is how somehow can say mad being member be caught out and almost all my life. And no creme boy.
God directed me to do it.
Me can't say God didn't direct you.
Simple fucking questions now. She can't answer. Those things, and I said those and she said about the relationship were lies. Through the drugs, say she done spoke bad about someone who wasn't really bad to her. Hey, challenge the drug hey, what bodam?
Okay.
Me say no cray.
It happens.
And then you said some people too are using drugs to say crack and so forth.
Yes, it happens.
Did you ever use crack?
I saw someone use it and I tried it and that was it.
So you tried crack?
Yes.
How about cocaine?
Never.
Okay,
Never.
so how was your experience with the using of the crack?
I don't know.
How can you try crack and avoid cocaine or avoid not trying cocaine? Bro, she done tried cocaine before, I'm really sure, because crack is a hard drug. I think crack is even harder than cocaine. So you can't be cool trying crack and be like, yo, cocaine, they mean try.
I don't know. Sometimes God just makes us do certain things, and maybe sometimes God just
Moesha,
takes
why are
out
you
of.
Take her, bro. She was asked, say, why did you try cracker? Now she's blaming God, or she's saying God sometimes, bro, God didn't tell you, say, go try crack. Nyankopon Obata, so he knows, say, crack is not good. God will never tell his children to go try some things, a bit damage on my life. So, Moesha, what the fuck are you talking about? You tried it because most of your friends were doing it. So you were like, yo, you were like curious. So you wanted to know what kind of effect this crack has. That's why you tried it. God didn't come nowhere tell you, say, go try it. Like, for what?
always talking about God? You tried crack. It's not God who put the pipe in your
Because
mouth.
Like I said, Obia, Ochankra, no, Dunyame. These people always lie. What do I say? Using God's name in every speech or in every sentence or in every question doesn't make you righteous. You can still be a fuck boy, a fuck girl, or a devil. What do I say? Just answer the question and bounce. It doesn't, like, me hearing you say God like 100 times doesn't make me think, say, hey, I'll buy your way there, Charlie, or your angel from above.
so into God now. I'm sorry.
No, but in the past when you're doing it, God didn't light up the pipe.
On God.
Yes,
So
but I'm
stop
just-
dragging God too much into this conversation. You did this and you are talking about God make me do this, God make me do that, God make me do this. We, Nyankopon, the free will, amaye, and every step we take and everything we do, no, we need to take responsibility for it.
Me da say. So don't blame the second or third man say ono na yeye ona so na mono so na oyeye. Tell me ko abonte e ko wiade a. I can't come back say God told me to go rap. Like I'm not that stupid. I did it because I wanted to and I was by myself and I knew what I was about. What do I say? So at the end of the day, say I call wrong and then be like, yo, bro, me I fucked up. I won't blame nobody. That's why most of the Africans are suffering. Instead of putting the blame on themselves or instead of finding the fault on themselves, they're trying to blame the third or the second man. And then since they are blaming the third or the second man and not seeing any fault on themselves, they keep on doing that fuck shit. That always put them into difficulties.
I'll try crack now.
Yeah.
Is it someone in the industry?
No.
Or Bana Bema?
A woman.
A woman?
Yes.
Not in Ghana?
No.
Why would you want to try that when you know people have tried and it didn't end well for them?
Of course. That's what I was talking about.
I'm sometimes so curious, I guess, and adventurous, so I just love to try stuff.
Okay.
To just have a buzz of how it feels and go like, okay. And I just didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
So you stopped?
Yeah.
There and there?
There and there, I just
Okay.
didn't like. I was like, it's not my thing.
So everything you said on that building, it takes me back to there. It wasn't entirely a lie. Because you
Yes.
talked about people who have tried crack and
I
people
said
who have
I've
dated. You talked about people who have tried drugs and people who have dated married men. And you are in that category. So everything wasn't entirely a lie.
Yeah. What do you say? Who say Oma try drugs and Oma date married men and she wasn't a bro. So it wasn't a lie.
So if you are claiming that God made you say it there, then maybe God is not a God of lies.
And no. I say everything happened so fast. Like this is one of the funniest interview I've ever funny. I'm not talking about funny. I'm talking about funny stupid I've come across because when Timmy answers straightforward questions, she was trying to sneak out the answers. She's blaming all these things that have been put on the internet on weed. Hey, Moesha, like weed, burn drugs, burn and in the mouth for you to lie to the extent say she even burnt her money because or say the bang nyankopon and a catcher. Bro, are you plumb dumb or you are just plain dumb? Sorry for my words. Because Mentiasia, if you are new on my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe. Write your opinion in the comment section and let's interact because to me, the Moesha, go back to where you are from. I think you had that better in that position because you talking about where you been. No, it seems like she been lying to us. I go by the name Pai Muka. I'm out.